I'm just trying to get this to where y'all could see what I'm doing. Okay, there. How's everybody doing? It's been a minute since I've been on, so hopefully everybody's doing good. Anyways, while I'm diamond painting, I do have an issue with Facebook. I was hacked. Anyways, I'm trying to do my account, but you know how when you go for help and support, they want to bring up things that has nothing to do with your issue at all. But anyways, there's a lot of my friends that was on my profile that has contacted the police because of the people that decide to change my email and my password on my account. They're wanting money, so some of my friends sent it. And see, I told them I was hacked. And you still listening to these people? Well, I feel bad for them, but there's really nothing I could do because I told y'all I was hacked, but nobody wanted to listen. So, but now they want to come after me. Nope, because the way it is now, they can find out who's doing it, where it's coming from, and all that. So, guess what? I'm not going to be the one sitting in prison. There, hopefully that works better. So, and yes, I'm still on the biggest diamond painting I've been doing, well, ever did. I have a little bit of this row to finish, and then I have 3 rows after this. And thank God. But two, I'm gonna let you know now. There is companies on AliExpress to stay away from, and I wish I would have known this was one of them because the drills, they're not laying like they're supposed to. I got pop-in drills. It's just nerve-wracking. And when you buy a big diamond painting that's a custom, you want it to be perfect, and this ain't, I'm like really, really dissatisfied with this, but I'm not going to run out and order from a different company. I'm not doing it. So I just know now if I ever want customs, not to go with this company. And I guess there's some other companies on AliExpress that I'm not even going to go with for customs because of there's one that I got a painting from and I couldn't even see the symbols. This one, it's hard keeping the drills in. Even when I use the multiplacer, as you can see, yes, I have started using it again. I have gotten better at it, but I am not trying to do like 15 of them at one time. I'm gradually moving up. Right now, I think I'm on 5. So, I mean, I'm doing good with it, but to me, I don't know. So right now I'm just doing the checkerboard because I was using it and then I'm like, They're starting not to lay right. Let me go ahead and do the checkerboard. And this right here is the only section I have left, or the only area, I should say, of this section that I have left to do. So, and I work, well, normally I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I got the rest of the week to diamond paint. Well, this week I work Monday, off Tuesday, off Wednesday, work Thursday, Friday. Then I got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off, back to work Wednesday. So, and I forgot where I'm supposed to go. But it's just a bunch of bull. You know, if you want to do garbage or you want to scam people, do it under your own name, not somebody else's. And that's how I feel. But see, they messed with the wrong one because I ain't gonna put up with that BS. What I did, I text the CEO. So I'm hoping he'll get back with me on what I could do about my account. Because I'll be danged if they investigate me. You can, because for one, I haven't had internet for a minute. I just got my internet back on. So go ahead, investigate me, please do. And see, what was messed up is the account I have now, I was friends with myself. Anyways, they posted about the money, and I put, it's a scam, it's not me. Well, they deleted this account. And if I would have thought, when I found out my password got changed, I would have checked my email and I could have saved everything. You know, I could have put my email back where it should be in that. But I wasn't thinking that, you know, I had this account for a since I began on Facebook. And for somebody to come in and do that, and I think I know who it is, and I already sent the, if they still got the number, I sent them a text message. Y'all being investigated. I said I'm pressing charges to the max. So you got me messed up. About I'm a God fearing child. No, you're not, because you don't care nothing about God because you doing evil. But you gonna get yours. You really are. So, but it's gonna take a minute. So, but like I said, I haven't been on, you know, I rather spend my time diamond painting, being live on YouTube, because you don't hear nothing that's happening wrong on YouTube. So I think I'm just going to stick to YouTube and keep diamond painting and that not even mess with Facebook. And hopefully I can get a lot of viewers on YouTube so I can make a career out of it. But right now, I just do it for fun. And plus, like I said, it seems like if I'm live on YouTube, it seems like it makes the diamond painting go by faster than if I'm just doing it. Like if I'm not on YouTube, okay, normally I'd have my music playing on my phone and I'd be working to the music. I mean, there's all types of things you can do while you're diamond painting to make it go by faster. The only two that I've found is one is being live and two, music. So, and I guess the reason I hate the multi-placers, you got to keep shaking your little tray in order to get them how you want them. And I kind of messed up on that one. And I kind of messed up on how I lay them. So, but this one, the reason I started doing the multi-placers again, this diamond painting is like super, super big. It don't even fit all the way on this table. So that's how big it is. It's an 80 by 100. Anyways, I know I'll probably have to fill some in. Every time I move it back and forth, I have to fill, you know, replace some drills. I already know this. Because like I said, this company I ordered this from has popping drills. And they really get on my nerves. But I'm just trying to get it done so I could give it to, and that didn't work out very well. That way I could give it to my little brother and I can move on to the next one. And once I move on to and I promise y'all, I'm not getting this big of a one again, unless it's from Diamond Art Club, or B, it's from Evermoment, which the way that people in office is doing China, I don't think we'll be able to order anything there for reasonable price, which is kind of retarded because all of us don't have nothing to do with that. We're not in office. We're not making the rules, you know. But it is what it is. And if y'all wondering, no, I didn't vote because I feel that the elections anymore isn't what it's really about. It hasn't been, they haven't been right since Clinton. It's like it's more of a game than anything. So I'm not going to waste my time voting on presidents that's not going to do for the people. And I understand, you know, it has to go through everybody in the office before a bill gets passed. But my thing is, these presidents, they offer you the world to get elected instead of saying, okay, look, I'm going to try doing this, okay? But now just keep in mind if it don't happen, you know, that it was everybody in Congress decision. You know, at least be honest with the people. Don't say, oh, I'm going to do this, this, and this. Knowing you can't do this, this, and this because you have to go through the Senate, you have to go through the House in order to get a bill passed. Common sense. I don't need a degree in politics to know that. Nobody does. But now, if you're honest with the people, they're gonna apt to vote for you more than if you try and promise them the world that you can't deliver the world. And I was talking to my older sister, and I said, shoot, if I'm going to vote, I'm going to put God as my president. I'm going to nominate God. Well, he ain't on the ballot. Okay, then I don't want a president. Obviously, I'm not going to vote. Because if I can't have God as my president, I don't need a president. Because the only ones that could do right is God. That's it. So I'm not voting. And everybody's like, you know, your vote counts, da 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 da. No, it don't. Because if my vote can't be with God in it, I don't need a vote. Because I feel they need to bring God back into it in order for things to happen. And people say, to the Republican. No, it's not. The flag does not say to the Republican, it says to the Republic. So you need to go miss me with that bull crap. So, but everybody has their own opinions. And I definitely don't talk about politics with nobody because if I say something you don't like, it's a big argument. So I will keep my beliefs to myself and I will just not vote because I'm not wasting my time. The only one I'd waste my signature, my voice, my opinion is God. Because without God, we wouldn't be here. We would not be here today. So that's why I diamond paint. I don't listen to no news. I don't listen to nothing about no elections or anything. I don't listen to. I've been to one election debate. I guess that's what I want to say. But it was when Clinton and I can't remember who the other guy was that was going for president. I did go. It was where they had it where I lived at the time. I went and I watched it. But my thing is, okay, Clinton said, and see, this is what I liked about Clinton, okay? I don't care about him having somebody stuck his penis underneath the desk, whatever. That's him and his wife's business. That has nothing to do with me. So, but what I liked about him and why I say he was a good president was when he went to come into office, when he was doing his debates, he said, I will get us out of war. I will get us out of debt. Okay? Well, that's when we were in the Desert Storm War. He got us out of war, and if his term would have went a little longer, he would have had us out of debt. So, yeah, I'm glad he was our president because he didn't promise us the sun, the mountains, the sun, what however that goes. He didn't promise all that. His two biggest concerns were the war and being out of debt. Then we get another president that puts us back worse in debt than what he started with. And okay, let me tell you about the politicians. Let me just put my opinion out there. Okay. The reason I don't like them is a lot of them is already rich. Okay. So they spend thousands, millions, however much to campaign. Okay. There is poor people out here that have no homes, have no food, have no medical, that are sick. Nobody's taking care of them. These politicians try and get in office to make their pockets bigger. And I feel that's not right. If you a child of God, take away from yourself, okay? Take away from yourself. Give to the sick. Give to the poor. Give to the homeless. Give to the hunger. Me, I'm not rich. I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm poor either because, yeah, I may not have money in my bank account, or I may not have a fancy house that I own. I may not have a car yet, but I'm not poor because excuse me, what I do have, I have by the grace of God. It ain't because of me, it's because of God. And I mean, if I had thousands of dollars that I could just throw away on campaigning to be president, I would say that I would give, to the poor. I would give to the hungry. If I had to, shoot, I wouldn't become president to do it. I'd just do it out of the faith of my heart because that's what God wants you to do. You don't have to be president to do that. If you have money, all your bills are paid, whatever the case may be, you have so much extra money. Instead of trying to make more money, don't give it away. Because if you Google how many homeless people are in the United States, that's sad. If you Google how many people are hungry or how many people are sick that can't afford a transplant or can't afford a doctor's visit, give to them, you know, give to them. And that's what God would want you to do. He would want us to help each other. And I ain't gonna I ain't gonna lie. It took me a lot of years to quit hating God. I mean, I have my own issues on that, but I have told him I'm sorry. And I am trying to live a better life, a drama-free life. Drama-free life. I, I want to be positive. You know, I want to go to heaven and see my dad, where before I wouldn't have because of my actions, what I was doing. You know, but how I feel about that, God knew I had good in me. He kept, yeah, I had a lot of drama, but these past few years, I had to evaluate my life because I was going down a path I don't think I was ready for. God made me see that. And I mean, He never gave up on me. So why should I give up on Him? Nobody should give up on God. God ain't giving up on you. What it is like with me, I went down the wrong path. Okay. He was waiting for me to have enough of it and to go down the right path. Now, I've been single since March. I'm happy. I'm stress free. Well, except for my dog. But that's a whole different matter. But I'm stress free. I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not waking up fighting with nobody. You know, I wish I had more energy because my house really needs to be clean. Or I wish I had the money, you know, the 50, 60, $70, whatever it is, for somebody to come in maybe twice a week or once every other week or whatever and just clean the crap out of my house. If I could do that, it would be better. But like I said, I have Sapphire, so that's not going to happen. But I mean, people have to live with what choices they make. They're going to have to answer to God and see. I'm trying to make the best choices without, being ugly towards somebody else. And these politicians anymore have gotten really, really ugly. They've gotten hateful, whatever the case may be. And that's sad because that's not what God wanted. God wanted everybody to love one another. You know, if you look at it, he never been in trouble, but but you know, they killed him. He came up from the dead. It was like the Bible. And I haven't read mine. I have mine by my bed. and I haven't read it. I need to go back to reading it. But I do, anything I do, I want to make sure I'm not doing nothing wrong. Because when that judgment day comes, I want to have a clear conscience with God, and I want, like I said, I want to go to heaven with my dad. And then maybe then, after I'm gone, maybe I'll come back as another human or as an animal. I do not want to go to hell. So, and if you look at it that way and you do right, we, you know what I like to see? I would love to see a Christian person in office. I would really, really, I mean, I want this person to be 100% Christian. I think that's what we need. Because well, I don't know too much about the 70s because that's when I was born, but the 80s and 90s, I want to say, the the politicians were about politics. It wasn't, oh, he a superstar, so let's make him a governor. No, it was people who learned politicians in college or wherever. That's what we need back in office. And that's exactly what we need back in office. And I'm sorry, I'm rambling on, and I said I won't talk about politics, but it is what it is. But you see how fast I'm doing this just by talking about random stuff. My hands going, and I'm getting this done. Where if I if I was just sitting here doing it, I wouldn't be this far. I do know that. That's why I like going, like I said before, that's why I like going live, talking about whatever. I wish people would come up, ask questions, because I have learned to look over at my laptop. Oh, yes. The reason that the surroundings look different is I moved my diamond painting up to my room because I have a landlord who doesn't like to fix nothing because he's a millionaire. He got all this money and don't know what to do with it, and he don't want to fix nothing the right way. So my downstairs, I have no heat. And like right now, I'm freezing because I got my bedroom door open. There's like one or two broken windows up here. So with my door open, I'm cold. Which when I'm done with this little bit, I'm going to go shut my door. That way my room could get heated again. So, but I just came upstairs because I spend a lot of time upstairs than what I do. I used to spend a lot of time downstairs at my desk, but this diamond painting is too big to put on my desk. But once I get, back into my smaller ones, then then I'll probably end up going back downstairs. I don't know, I kind of like it up in my room, but I don't know, we'll have to see. And see, I like the checkerboards, um, because of, I don't know, with the placers, I just can't get my drills to lay right with the placer. So I don't think I'll be, like I said, the only reason I use the placers on this is because it made it go by a lot quicker. Because when I started using the placers was on the first row, but then I was looking at it, it's like they're not even going where I need them to go. So I stopped using them. Then I started using it again, I'd say the third row. And I mean, I gotten a little better, but still, to me, they're not going how I need them to go. So, I mean, every once in a while, I'll use it, to get better at it. But I think I'm just going to do like I did before. What, no, what I really want to get is the par- parchment paper, whatever it is, from Amazon, because I could do squares. And see this, if I would have did this in squares, it would have looked, I wouldn't have had to use the multi-placers. I could just do my checkerboards, and it probably would have looked better than what it does. And if the company would have did the drills better than what they did. But I mean, lesson learned on who not to order from, especially when it comes to customs, because you spending that money on customs and for it to look like crap, I'm good. And what I got here, up at the top of this, I have my baggies. I still have colors that don't fit in the little Tic Tac containers. Um, I still have them that I'm using first. Like this color right here, they gave me a big old bag. And I'm over half of this done with this diamond painting. I don't even think I'm going to use all that bag, plus what's in the bins. So, but my hand is hurting from doing this. I guess I'm pressing too hard when I put them down. And two, I haven't been live. One is I had no internet. I'm not going to lie. The other is I had a bad tooth and I couldn't diamond paint. See, there's that big bag. Now to retire this for a minute. Let me go shut my bedroom door. I will be right back. I need a warm in here. Okay. And with that door shut, it's warming up really, really quick. Okay, now for the rest of this roll. There. Okay. Put you like that. And I could tell when somebody messes like that because I don't keep mine like that. But it is what it is. And I used the wrong container. Gosh darn it. Now I'm going to have to transfer these into my smaller one to put back in the baggie. And I think a lot of these colors, once I get it down further, I'm not even going to use anymore. But I'll have to wait and see. But I definitely want to finish this one because that'll be 5 rows down. Then I got, like I said, I got 3 rows. There was 8 rows altogether. Once I'm done with this, it makes me be done with 5. So and when I first started it, I went super quick on the first row. It was so small. That's why. Then I got into the second row and it's like I wasn't doing it. I wasn't feeling it. I guess I got in my dep depression mode, like I didn't want to do nothing. So, okay, put these carefully in here. Put them in the bag. Okay. Do I have any L's? No. Some I'm using the Tic Tac on colors, others I don't need the Tic Tacs. I have the baggie of the colors. That's it for that one? Dang, that went quick. Oh, I was supposed to do this color before the last color I did. Oops. I kind of went out of order. Only by one, but that's okay. And see, this right here was supposed to be like red. Let me look at the picture. It was supposed to be red and maybe white. they have so many other colors in it that it don't even look how it's supposed to be. Now, how they get their colors for stuff, for pictures, is beyond me. Okay. You're going to be seeing me go back and forth from the baggies to the Tic Tac. Now, see, this part is the easiest to do. It's just when I get in the color. There's two colors now that's going to have a lot. One especially. So I'm going to save those two colors for last. Even though one of them is the last color, um, it's going to be saved for last. The other one, it's coming up quick, but I'm just going to, well, I don't know if I'm going to save it for last or if I'm just going to go ahead and do it in order and knock it out. I don't know yet until I get that, which should be coming up. And I'm not putting a whole lot out there because there's not a whole lot left to do of these colors. So I'm only putting a few. And like I said, oh, I might as well just go ahead and do it and knock it out of the way. And hopefully I could end this baggie, which I could put some in the Tic Tac because I was using the Tic Tac on this color. So I could put some in there to fill it back up. And hopefully I don't have to put none back in the baggie. Hopefully the baggie's done. But we shall see. Come on, stick. And you see why I'm only doing one, because you put one there, then you put one somewhere else. But before I do the bottom row, I'm gonna come over to the other side. I should have started over on the left side, but I didn't. So I have to do that now. I have to make sure I get them all though. Okay. Starting with the checkerboard again. But I'm almost done with the uh, the upper part. Now I have a bunch down here to do, and then this color will be done. Yeah, I told my sister, I said, if the kids don't come back tonight, don't bother me. I said, but I said, but it's your fault. Because I know my nephew loves being here on weekends. But I just want to finish this row before I start the next one. I want to clean my room. Oh, I know why I got that. Okay. I have like 5 diamond paintings up here that are all kitted up. And I was gonna, after this one, I was gonna do a round one. But I got one for my cousin that I ordered for my cousin. Well, actually, I didn't order it. What had happened was I put 3 pictures up uh, for the for my partner for the swap. Anyways, where'd you go? Anyways, I got one of them out of the 3, and I want to start it. Um, because I know I'm gonna have a hard time with it because my aunt passed. So but I know her daughter would love to have it, and I want her to have it. I didn't tell her what it was. I said, I got one of the things I wanted to get you. I said, but you gotta give me time to do it. I said, but I will do it and we'll have to meet up. She goes, well, thank you. She goes, I'm glad you thought about me. I thought about her and my aunt. I always think about them. Always. That's like I want to do one for my uncle that passed because he's been on my mind lately. and so has his wife. They're both deceased. So I'm almost done with this color, I do believe. Then I'm gonna see what I could put in the tic tac of this color. Hopefully I can put the rest of it. That way I ain't gotta worry about no baggies. And then what I do, I take my container with the extras, put in a tote, so that way if I need any, I have the colors. And what I like about the company I ordered this from, with this being a big painting, I told her that I'm missing, I didn't get the right amount. She goes, well, do what you can and let me know what colors you need me to replace. Because I told her the size of it, and she was apologetic, she was apologizing. So, yeah, I took Sapphire out of the room so she won't bother me while I'm done cleaning. Let's see if I can. I was wondering what I was going to use that for. See, if it's one or two rolls, I don't mind doing the multi-placer, but any more after that, I can't because it just seems like I can't get them lined up the way I should. And I know it ain't the multi-placer, I know it's the operator. But like I said, if I keep practicing and practicing and practicing, I'll get better. I only have this little bit of this color, and then I'm done. But I have to go back and see if I missed any. Because if you watch my channel, I miss a lot. That is what? 819. We should be able to hopefully put all these in. Where are these in? Nope, all of them didn't fit, dang it. I was hoping. And I don't think I need this one again, but I could be wrong. Okay, that's done. Now, I know some of these could go in the storage container because I didn't know I had a baggie still of them. And then I found the baggie. So I've been using the Tic Tacs. I know these could go in the Tic Tac. I don't know about them all, so let me not lie about that, but I know quite a bit can. We'll just have to wait and see when I'm done. I have a very few colors left. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors left. And then I'll be on that big color. Okay, that's it for that one. Yeah, they all should fit in here. Okay. That baby's bye-bye. Got no. I just need one of them. I only needed 2, dang it. I hate when more falls out than what you need. 2 more colors. And then I'll be on the one. Okay, 37. No, I'm always looking up there for that. And this is for, okay, see which one this is for. And I guess I just needed one. And then There's some more I could put in, but I know I can't put all these in. So we're going to try just this. We're going to add a little each time until it's full. That's good. Oh, we'll leave it like that, I guess. Okay. So, I'm pulling this one out. Okay. So we're going to start. And I'm not going all the way across like I normally would. I'm just going to do and what I'm doing here where I could use this, I'm going to use it just to make it easier, and then where I can't use it, I'm going to do one at a time. So, and that kind of helps too. Okay, that looks like it's about it. So we'll just go in that. I don't mind doing ones that have 4 with this. Let me see something. Let's see if this works. Ooh, okay, good. Hey, so what we'll do is do this. That works good too. Oh, I missed one. You see how I just did that? I mean, I don't mind doing it that way, but constantly doing it, I can't. But that way's fine. And then, like, if there's 2 or 1, I do it individually. It just makes it much easier. But this is a 5 placer, so I do 5, 4, and then the least I do is 3. Which I see a 3. See, I can't do that. I knew I was going to put one extra, so let me put that back. Okay, right there. Right there. Now I have some threes, so let me do the threes. I mean, I just show you how I do. Everybody's different on how they do theirs. Um, so, but what I'm hoping is if I do it a way that y'all think is easier for you, please do it. That's what, that's what these videos are for, is to find, better ways or new ways. Because if you, like I've noticed, if I do mine the same way every time, I kind of get bored with it. Just like if I keep working on squares, I get bored. So I got rounds and I got squares. I switch up. And I noticed that with the rounds too. It's like when I first started doing this, I was doing nothing but rounds. And when I switched up was when I was starting to do swaps. Anyways, I noticed it with the squares, the rounds, I was slowing down, doing them quickly. Where, like, if I switch up, do like a couple of squares, a couple, one or two rounds, and doing it like that, it just makes it a whole lot easier. But I mean, I know there's people who do it who like squares better. They want to do nothing but squares. And then you got people who don't want to do nothing but rounds. So I mean, everybody has their own preference. Me, I love both. And like with me, square, like on a custom per se, squares show more detail than what the rounds do. But that's just my personal opinion, because the next person may say, well, I believe round shows more details. So, but in anything, there's people who have a different opinion than others. And I don't criticize nobody for their opinion. I try, and you hear me say try, not to get upset when somebody don't see my opinion. You see what I'm saying? So I try, to have an open mind. But on some stuff, if I know I might sit and I'm gonna argue. That's just me. You know what I was gonna say, y'all? Y'all gonna laugh at me. I thought this was all I had to do. I'm like, ooh, look, I'm done. Time to move to the next row. I wish. And that is it for down there. So down there is completely done. Now all I have to do is this, and I think what I'm going to do is section it off. So like I'm gonna do, let me see. I don't know how far I'm going to go out. I think I do, but I'm not for sure. Because I could section it out so many times. It's pathetic. And this one I think I did too short. Darn it. Okay, I'm going to do here. I'll have it under control. Let me see before I say anything. Okay, there's that. So what I'm going to do is go here and bring it down. I'm not going to bring it down all the way because I want to see something before bringing it down all the way. I want to see if my theory, what I'm thinking, will possibly happen. I want to see in that little square. Then if it has a little square, then what I want to do is do it all the way across. Oh my gosh. And of course, this ain't gonna participate. Okay, let me try it again. Come on, just stay down. Okay, now there's in my tray. No, I don't need one. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay, let me go down again. I just think I just found out how to do it. I think I have to take baby steps. What I call baby steps. And we'll do this out of one. And then we'll do this one. That worked out perfect. Oh wait, I forgot to do my little thing. Okay, this one I am going to go all the way down so I can end this. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to do baby steps. Are you serious? Now let me start over here. Sapphire, go. Okay, this one I don't know over. She may actually have to be in the hallway. That was kind of cool. See, I tried to figure out new ways of doing things. So again, what I'll do is make it a little small. And the only reason I'm not using multi-placers when I do this is because I want my line kind of straight. Everybody's like, oh, squares will work themselves out as long as you're, when you the further you get. I'm on the fifth row, okay? They ain't working themselves out yet. So my personal opinion, I have to, start making them straight. Okay, there's that. But it does. If you look, yeah, I did like little sections, but it made those little sections go by quicker. And it don't bother me putting one in, one or two. One of them fell out. It's okay though. And I guess I'm kind of doing it like a checkerboard now, but it's not totally like a checkerboard. I told you I'm trying to find new ways of doing it that makes it look good. But when you get somebody who's been doing it, for years, of course they know how to dang it. This does look a heck of a lot better. Shut the door. Sapphire, shut the door. I kind of like doing it that way. And then going back, like I have to go down one side. Shut the door. Good girl. Shut the door. Get in here and lay down. Get in here and lay down. So that was kind of cool. So again, nope, go. Go over there. Off the bed. Hey, I lost that one. Now when I get closer to over here, I'm not for sure how I'm gonna do it yet. But as long as I got open all the way, up and down, as long as it's open, there's no other diamonds there. I'm gonna do it how I just did it over here. And if you know me personally, you know I cannot draw a straight line. So how the heck am I supposed to put these in straight lines? I can't do it. Okay. Again, gotta do my little tray. So we'll start doing it this way, then go this way, and hopefully none will drop out, so I could just make a straight line going down. Oops. Let me get that over there. And these, they don't move over too easy and too nicely. So that's another problem I have with them. Like if I need to push them down or push them over, I can't really get them to. think when I'm done with this area completely, I think I'm gonna get off, um, eat, and then finish it. But I will be back on more because I know I started out with you guys watching me do this from the time I got it, and then um, I had no internet, like I said. Well, actually, let me not lie. I moved everything upstairs, but I didn't bring my laptop up. I think I just found a new way of doing it. Okay, and see if I can go down like I did before. My arm's kind of hurting, and I don't know why I'm not even using this arm. And then come back and do this side. What I may do on this other part is like, oh no, I can't. Never mind. I'll probably section it off and do checkerboard bed. And then I just got this little bit. So, ooh, sorry, just this little bit. So let's see. I'm going to try it without sectioning it off to see how it's going to go. And I guess the reason I go to checkerboard, go back and forth from doing it multi-placers to checkerboard, because I get bored with doing one thing constantly. So I like to change up. And I knew that was going to happen. It always does. take this as far down as I can. Almost to that point. Ooh, I have an idea. Okay, now what I'm going to do is this. Okay, there's that. And see, I figured out how to do it um, with tricks too. So that's good. Even though you can see what I did because of the tray was in the way. Okay, finish this. Okay, so now what I think I'm gonna do, okay, now wait till you bring your booty down there. And then what I'm gonna do, okay, I like doing my sides first. And I learned a trick when you use tape for the sides, leave one or two uh, rows right by it. Um, because see how I'm having problems. Pull that down, push that down, and then open it. Okay, then I need four, so right there. I should have started over there, truthfully. Okay, now it's messing up, so I gotta do my when it starts messing up like that, then I know it's time for me to do one at a time. So that means it's time for my checkerboard. But one day I'll get really, really good by the day that I die. Just kidding. But I'll let this small little bit left to do. So I think I'm just going to do my checkerboard all the way down. Let me see something. Since I'm in where I can do it like I was, let me go ahead and do that. Nothing keeps falling out of my hand. I got some slippery hands. Which one? And the reason I like this one, there's enough for me to do that there. And then there's enough for me to do that there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do that there. That there. I know you're probably saying, you missed some, and I missed some. Okay. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go up here. Okay, that part's done. We're going to keep this out of the way. your part is done. Thank y'all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. I hope this uh, video helps with, maybe new ways of feeling on you. Have a blessed night, and I'm going to really here.